Hey guys, this is Akua and this is my video, natural versus neutral. I don't know if you guys can tell, but half of my face has makeup and the other half of my face doesn't have makeup. And the reason that I'm making this video is because, I follow a lot of makeup pages and stuff like that, and I see these memes where guys are like, oh, if she looks like this with makeup on, you can't trust her, and girls have this whole thing that I guess you don't love yourself if you wear makeup, or you don't have any self-esteem or self-confidence or whatever that junk is. And I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. I love myself. I think that I'm beautiful, and I wear makeup multiple times a week, depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going. Now, my reasonings may be different from everybody else's, but no, you are not going through some type of metamorphosis when you wear makeup or when you wear everyday makeup like I do. A couple of reasons that I wear makeup is because I'm very fair skinned, not very, but like I'm yellow, and I have breakouts like every other regular person, and I get acne scars even if I don't pick at my breakouts. So that's number one. I don't want to be walking around with a whole bunch of darker marks on my face. Number two, because I'm light skinned and my skin is nice, but my complexion is not smooth. Like, different parts of my face are lighter and darker. So sometimes I wear makeup to even it out and to give myself a more even skin tone. And the other reason is because I want to. Sometimes I want to look dramatic. Sometimes somebody messes up my eyebrows like they do 11 out of the 12 months of the year. So, you need to fix that. I've been getting my eyebrows done ever since I've been getting doobies, which is 5th grade. And I cannot say that in the last 10 years that everybody piped my eyebrows out. So sometimes you have to fix them yourself. So here's just a close-up of the side with no makeup. Yes, I do have freckles, which nobody ever notices. My eyebrow hairs are wild, so sometimes I have to, like, shave them in, so because like once they get longer they start to curl up at the end or whatever. And besides that, yeah, like the dark marks, so like darker parts of my face like this compared to the other parts. So yeah, and this is the side with makeup. I mean, not that much makeup, but enough to, even things out. So, for those of you who don't mind wearing makeup and you want to get into makeup and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to use, I don't know how to apply, it's really not that hard. I'm still learning about stuff like brushes, like the million brushes that there are for a million things. So there's my daily regimen. I'll start you guys off. I'll just do this side of my face because this side is already done. So I already have like my moisturizer on my whole face or whatever. So I will start off with my black Opal stick. You can get this from like pharmacies like Dwayne Reed, CVS. It's kind of hard to get your complexion sometimes, but this is my black Opal stick, SPF 8 in Truly Topaz. I don't put this on my whole face because it's like a little bit darker. This is like my summertime color. But like I said, I have to mix because I don't have an even skin tone. So you gotta figure it out. Like, I can't put one concealer or foundation on and be like, ha, that's the perfect color, because I have to even my face out. So you start right here. You see how that's a little darker than me? I can put that. Good. Take the Beauty blender, which is already damp from me doing the other side of my face. You don't have to wet these tremendously. And this beauty blender that I have, I got from Harmon's. And it is a Real Techniques beauty blender, and it's so soft, and I love it. When I first started using it, I'm like, oh no, this is too much. Like, it's too tedious. Like, I'm dabbing my face a million times. But it's really good at blending. I kind of feel like sometimes, even though the brushes I have are good, I kind of feel sometimes they just kind of like swivel the makeup on my face. Look, we're halfway there already. Now I use my winter shade, which is my pale shade because I do get pale in the winter time. Which you can also use this to highlight, like if you're my skin complexion. I use my other black opal stick in Heavenly Honey, also SPF, and I put it like under my eye. Places that you don't want to be dark. Another reason people can wear makeup, like maybe you have a crazy stressful schedule, you don't get enough sleep, and you have like bags under your eyes or something like that. Like, stop worrying about other people, y'all. Let them do what they do, why they do it. Let them do it. So whatever, put that right there under my eyebrow a little bit because it's a little dark under there. And you dab. This is my dab. Look at my dab. And you see this be like, sometimes I don't even use brushes unless I'm gonna contour. And even like if a brush does not reach, I just use my beauty blender to contour. See? It's not so bad, right? And so far all I've used is 2 foundations. Now, if you like your under eye to be a little lighter with a little highlight underneath, kind of like I have on this side. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can tell. I use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in a shade that's lighter than me. That will look crazy if I put it on my face by itself, which is medium beige. You just squeeze a little out. Tap, tap, tap. I use this Real Techniques brush. It's the pointed foundation brush. I just use it to kind of like smooth it out and get like in the edges. Alright, under here. Boom. Just back to my dab. Dab, 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 dab. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to do my makeup with like my mouth closed because it's always open. And you just dab it, dab it, dab it. It's important that you dab well under your eye because you don't want to see that crease with the makeup under your eye as it starts to dry. Now, next, I'm gonna do my eyebrow. I don't know where my eyebrow thing is at, so I'm gonna be using my Morphe 35W palette, and this is the shade that I use for my eyebrow since I cannot find my eyebrow thing. It's almost like, you know, the Anastasia thing, but it's not that because it's way too expensive for me. So I'm using this E.L.F. professional eyeliner brush. It's $1 at Target and it works really well for me. And what I do, I start in the middle and you just kind of like line it at the bottom. I'm just trying to give my eyebrows some shape and, you know, define it. I wish my eyebrows were darker, so I made my wish come true. I mean, I have been using stuff like castor oil to, you know, like make them thicker and darker, but it's gonna take a while to get to exactly how I want it. And you know, you kind of line the top too. It doesn't have to be too dark. It's really up to you. I try not to mess with this front too much because I always have to go back and fix it. Because I'm bad at like drawing shapes. Sometimes, ooh, what did that just happen? Sometimes, oh my god. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it again. Yeah, so I don't mess with the box in the front. I shade that in as lightly as I could. because I'm not good at drawing like the square part. So I'll kind of go like that. I fill it in like that. And remember, ladies, your eyebrows don't have to be twins, just sisters. It doesn't have to be as perfect as you think, because they will still look alike. Have to fit your face. Now, some people like highlighting their brows. I mean, I guess I'll do it. So I'm taking the same LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige, you know, just to clean it up, especially if you're not really perfect at drawing on your eyebrows. Just run that under, run it over. I told you I don't mess with that box. Taking my pointed foundation brush again, and just like going over, but bringing it downward, so it can kind of like blend in with the rest of your face, but you'll still have that highlighted brow look. And you know, just dab, dab, dab. If you need to, you probably won't need to, but you know, I'm just setting the right example. Now, last but not least, almost last, second to last but not least, you know, if you just want a little bit of eyeshadow, which I don't think is a big deal because I do have eyeshadow on and you probably cannot tell, but it probably just gives it a more cleaner look. I use my Beige Cosmetics 104 eyeshadow brush, and this is kind of my go-to color. And I just start that in the corner. And then I take my other Beige Cosmetics eyeshadow brush in 103. And this is the second color that I use, which is like a transition in color. It's not that much different, but it is brighter than the first one. And now you can probably tell that I have eyeshadow on this one because they're starting to look alike. Now, along with people highlighting their eyebrows, I'm going to use the same brush. You can highlight it with the eyeshadow too. I don't want to use this. I just recently bought this. It's the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I love it. I really do. So, I'm going to use the banana-like color. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting. It's the third one at the top. I'm going to dab that a little bit. You don't need a lot. And then you start right here in the middle and work your way down. Give it a little color. Then the first one is, I believe it is an illuminator, which is like a shimmery kind of thing. You just run over it. And if you have oily skin or, you know, combination skin like I do, I go back to this same third one, use the Beauty Blender. Listen, I don't know how to bake. I don't even think I have the right brush to brush off the baking. So I use my Beauty Blender in the yellowish color. And you know, you just pat, pat, pat. That's it. You can make it look as bright as you want to. Or you can just make sure it's there to prevent your face from sweating and being greasy in pictures, and your nose, and whatever other part of your face that gets greasy. I do my chin. It doesn't have to be visible, guys. Baking is sometimes a little dramatic, or maybe it's like out of my league. I'm not there yet. Then this dollar mascara from Target, E.L.F brand lengthening and defining mascara. I don't know if it was $1 or $3, but it was cheap. I think it was $1. And that's it. And I don't think that's too much. I don't think you can't go to work like this and everybody's looking at you like, oh, well, who woke up on the right side of the bed today? I don't think you need to go to the gym with the makeup, but like, who's to say that your everyday makeup can't look as neutral as your natural? Okay, thanks guys. I'll list the product descriptions below. Don't forget to subscribe and share.